So today's What You Talking About is very presidential since today is President's Day. So we figured we'd celebrate it as only Hollywood can, through film and television. And here to help us honor some fictional presidents on the big and small screens is one of our favorites, the captain, the commander-in-chief of the entertainment world, Chris Witherspoon, founder of the new entertainment app, PopViewers. How's it going, Chris?
Salute. Good morning.
Good morning. So we're talking leaders, rulers, presidents like Fitz from the hit series Scandal, because Tony Goldwyn's been here, and I keep forgetting he's not really a president, so I keep saying, hello, Mr. President. And he said people actually call him President or Fitz all the time. So let's talk about that role.
Listen, I love Tony Goldwyn as a person. And I got to be honest, in the movie Ghost in 1990,
I know.
Do you remember, like, he was the one that got Patrick Swayze set up to be killed?
Mm-hmm.
He career with this movie or with this TV series Scandal. It was on for several years, and he really won over the hearts of so many Americans. It was a great series, and to me, it was the first like Twitter live event TV show. It came out in 2012, and that was the time when we weren't really watching TV shows in that social sort of component. Yeah. But this was the first to do that, and he was incredible in the role.
He sure was. And we can't overlook Robin Wright's presidential role in House of Cards, because she just directed her first movie, Land, which is in theaters now. And that woman can do no wrong in front of the camera or behind the camera.
Listen, and Claire Underwood was everything in House of Cards. She was this beautiful, stunning woman, very feminine, but also very powerful and conniving and scandalous, if you will. But this show, to me, was like one of those first series on Netflix that got people into that whole idea of what binging now is. We're very used to binging, but back in 2013, when this show first came out, no one was using that term.
Yep.
So this show was a huge benchmark for Netflix and a huge success for them as well.
Also on the small screen, we knew we'd be in good hands with Dennis Haysbert from 24 as our president. Because just like Allstate,
he's the voice of Allstate. He has played God on TV. This man can do no wrong. Just let him be the president. Honestly, if you think about someone who could like actually have a career in politics after Hollywood, I think it might be Dennis Haysbert. Of all the folks that we're talking to, he is that likable, and that voice is everything.
All right, so let's move on to the big screen. And we know Will Smith was definitely the star of Independence Day, but Bill Pullman as the president just delivers the most memorable speech. And we're going to take a listen, and we shall chit-chat.
Should we win the day, the 4th of July will no longer be known as an American holiday, but as the day when the world declared in one voice, we will not go quietly into the night. We will not vanish without a fight. We're going to live on. We're going to survive. Today, we celebrate our Independence Day.
Oh my gosh, why is my heart beating really fast, Chris?
How do you not have chills right now? He needs a slow clap with that speech.
I know.
No, that was a really powerful moment in that movie. And also for Will Smith, that was his first major movie and kind of launched him to be this huge box office star. The movie made, I think, over $817 million worldwide. It's a huge success. And Bill Pullman, of course, as president, gave us all the chills.
All right, and another president, I guess movie president, some of us knew him as Indiana Jones, and he went on to rule us with Air Force One.
No, you are right. Harrison Ford, he was in Air Force One. It came out in '97. That also was a huge box office success. And the whole premise was him being on Air Force One as the president. The plane is hijacked by terrorists. He has to save his family. And also Glenn Close, she played the first female vice president down on the ground, trying to get him out of the sky as well. But just one little fun fact for this, on the movie, Air Force One has an escape pod. The real Air Force One does not have an escape pod. So you know, in case you're a little worried about it, it does not have an escape pod.
All right, in case I get invited to the real Air Force One, I'm going to know there's no...
Yeah,
they're not even going to let me through anything. Anyway, so let's talk about The American President with Michael Douglas, because it combines romance and politics, and the movie definitely deserves an honorary mention, just like these other ones. We have this list right here. We have Martin Sheen from West Wing that Melissa said we have to put on there. It's her favorite. Julia Louis-Dreyfus from Veep, Kiefer Sutherland, Designated Survivor, Morgan Freeman, Deep Impact, Jack Nicholson, Mars Attacks. And I know you have... you definitely have like a favorite one from that list for sure. It goes on and on. I didn't realize we've had that many TV and movie presidents.
I just add from Melissa with Martin Sheen, who was in The American President, this movie with Michael Douglas. Aaron Sorkin wrote this movie. It came out in '95, but it was really kind of the launching point for The West Wing. he took a lot of the script from the American president, even some dialogue from the American president. You can find it in The West Wing that came out in '99.
Melissa probably noticed.
Later on, and Martin Sheen played the president in The West Wing, and he was in this movie, American President, starring alongside the legend Michael Douglas.
I know. Martin Sheen's a legend, too. And we talked about fictional presidents, but you have a pick for a non-fictional portrayal of a president.
You know what it is? It's the movie Lincoln. It came out in 2013. I think it's just an incredible film. It still stands up. Daniel Day-Lewis, who starred as Lincoln, he's a character actor. So even off camera, off set, Steven Spielberg was referring to him as Lincoln, and he swept the award season. He got the Golden Globe for Best Actor and also the Oscar for Best Actor. So that movie, if you guys get a chance, it still is one that I think is a very teachable movie, teachable in terms of history, but phenomenal, phenomenal acting.
And we talk about people who can do no wrong. Daniel Day-Lewis can do no wrong. Chris, you can do no wrong. As the commander-in-chief of all things entertainment, you can do no wrong. Thank you for joining us on this President's Day. And be sure to check out Chris's app. It's called PopViewers. Check it out, and you're not going to regret it. You're going to love it, and you're going to be in the know of all things entertainment. He's the commander-in-chief, so you know that's how that goes.
Thank you. What's the presidential playoff music?
Where is it? I'll do it for you. Dan and Betty.
There it is.
Thank you, Dave.
There you go. All right.